Welcome back, Mark Army, to another exciting predictions video presented by 4.5 Marks. Your hosts today are Carlos the Cutius and Pan Blanco Tyler, and we are here to cover Magnum Blurred Lines, February 21st. There at the German American Society. Be there or be square.
Yep. So, as always, we're going to be talking about the match card in mark order. As always as well, card subject to change.
Always.
As we'll kind of talk about later, we've already kind of seen. But again, we'll get to that later on here in the episode. But let's start it up.
Let's get her going.
First match we're going to be talking about is going to be a singles match with, first time that we're seeing, potentially debut at Magnum at least, Pierre Burr. Not sure how to pronounce that last name.
We're assuming it rhymes.
Assuming. Tell us, please correct us.
Yeah, let us know.
But for now, we're just going to call him Pierre.
Yep.
Versus Clay Evans, who's not his first time at Magnums. We've also seen him just outside of Magnum as well multiple times. So he is going up to someone potentially a little bit more experienced.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. I mean, just to see new and upcoming talent here from the Bulletproof Academy, it's going to be a very exciting match just in general to have them hone their skills and to get really acquainted with what it is like to be in the ring against an opponent. So it's going to be really exciting. As you've said, Clay Evans, we've seen him before. We know what he can do. Very exciting wrestler to watch and to see. Mm-hmm. So this is going to be a hell of a showing for both.
Absolutely.
Both parties. So I'm really, really excited for this.
Oh yeah. And then Pierre, again, we don't know anything about.
Yeah, we were going to have to learn.
Yeah, we're going to have to learn. So really, he could be anything. Mm-hmm. He could be anything right now, and that's also Clay's going to have to be aware of that. He truly doesn't know. He doesn't have a reference to be like, oh, okay, this is the type of wrestler that, my opponent is. And this is the type of moves he used. Nothing. It's all going to be a, mystery Mario block, whatever. And he's not going to know what he's getting until he hits it.
True.
So, who do you got?
This is going to be tough for me, right? Like, I think both have that look. Obviously, with us knowing Clay a little bit better, I think I'm going to go with Clay just based on experience. I do enjoy Clay's style, his high flying, his acrobatics that he can do. So I think that's going to help give him the edge in this match.
Okay. See, I'm going to go Pierre. I have faith.
Beer.
Right. But I'm going to go Pierre.
All right.
Because, one, just being able to say he came out first night, made a statement, beat Clay, starts his streak, shows us what he has.
Starts his streak? Ooh.
Hey, think about it. When you're debuting, and if you start with a win, that's the start of your streak. How long that streak goes is up to you. Right? So, but being able to say, like, hey, I was there from the beginning. I backed him up. I was there. I was number one there since day one. I want that.
Okay.
I like that. So, Pierre, prove me right.
Pierre, prove me wrong. Let's go, Clay.
Let's go next match. We have none other than Mr. OP himself, Omar, versus another debuting talent from Bulletproof Academy, Ringo.
I like his look, man. I love the graphic card because it's going to be an exciting match. And we've seen Omar a little bit, and he's dabbled on that side too. So it's going to be a very, very fun match, I think. Now, based on kind of like, I guess I'm going to try and put myself in Omar's head, right? I could be completely wrong here, but this is my guess.
Okay.
Omar's had a couple tough matches the last few months, right? Not necessarily saying that they were all a losing match, but definitely hard fought to the point where it ultimately ended with Omar losing. Mm-hmm. Now, with that being said, I feel like this is going to be his chance to kind of wipe the floor with a new wrestler, right? A new student.
Yeah.
Quote unquote. But hopefully it sends a wave through the locker room that gives him the win, right? That gives him like, hey, I'm here. You can't just throw this jabron at me, right? I'm not saying Ringo's a jabron, but new student, new opponent completely. So I feel like Omar is going to come out. He's going to tell us why he's the best, as he usually does, and he's going to try everything in his power to really put the nail in the coffin for this match. Now, to give Ringo his credit, right? Ringo's brand new, Bulletproof Academy. We know that the caliber of wrestler that comes out of the academy. So Ringo's probably no slouch. He's probably going to come out with an arsenal of moves that Omar is definitely not expecting. And the same thing with Pierre, right? How we don't know to expect, or what a finisher will be, or anything of that
Yep.
nature. I mean, we could definitely see a huge upset and a huge victory for Ringo here.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And we've talked about it before when it comes to debuting stars, newer talent and everything. They have that hunger. They have that fire. Sometimes I feel it could be a little bit more intense than those who are established, right? Because they're brand new. They want to make a name for themselves. They want to claw their way to the top. But that can also be their downfall.
Right.
Sometimes they may go at it too fast. Sometimes they may not be paying attention. They'll get too cocky. They'll get in their head because they're like, I'm going to make a statement. If I can go in there and beat Omar, who is an established star, like, what will that do for me? It will shoot
100%.
above the rest, right? Shoot me above the rest of my other debuting stars here tonight. But again, that can be the downfall. Omar may take advantage of that. Again, Omar has that experience. He has that refined ring work, right, where he might catch on to that and use it against him.
It's very possible.
So with that said, I'm gonna go Omar.
I can't help but put it in Omar's corner. I'm a big advocate for Omar. I think he is if he can get out of the slump, he's definitely going to be a face of the company.
Oh, absolutely. So
just saying.
So giving it to Omar.
No, nothing against Ringo though. I'm so excited to see him. I love the look, and I'm really excited to see what I guess what style he comes out with and how he portrays himself. That's what I'm really, really excited to see. So, super fun match though.
So let's talk about the next match. I'm really excited for the next match because I don't remember if they announced anything officially with it, but I feel like it's attached to what we're gonna see next month, March 21st, at Weekend at Strife Volume 3
at the Relevancy Center in Elkhorn. So we're going back.
Yeah, we're going back. But they're going to be, if I'm not mistaken, crowning their inaugural Hell's Cat champion, women's champion, which, as far as we know, is a first women's champion in Magnum.
Yeah,
right?
First women's belt for sure.
So,
I mean, just to see that is incredible. To be part of history, for one. For two, we get to see some of the top tier talent across the U.S. in our hometown.
Absolutely.
I'm so excited.
Oh,
I'm so glad we're getting a women's division.
Yep.
It's going to be the cream of the crop.
Yeah.
Brother.
So I'm super excited. So in order to hype that up, we have a triple threat. We have Jade Blackwell versus Sadie Bell versus Izzy B, which I've seen a little bit of Izzy B, haven't heard of Jade Blackwell, and of course I've seen Sadie Bell.
We're well aware of Sadie Bell.
Oh, absolutely.
She's been holding it down for the last few months. So
she has.
Not much has stood in her way yet. So what better than to kind of refine her skills and to throw her in a triple threat? It's been a while since we've seen a triple threat women's match at Magnum. I think the last match I can think of off the top of my head was Weekend of Stripes Volume 2. That was Heidi, Sierra, and Layla Gray.
Yeah.
Insane, by the way. Just saying that was crazy. Yeah. But yeah, this is going to be a really, really fun
match. I would love to see Heidi back.
Yeah,
I was wrong when I said I'd seen her before, and she damn well made sure that I knew that I was wrong. But hey, I want to see her back.
Yeah.
I want to see her a second time now, officially.
Right.
But anyways, that's not who we're talking about. We're talking about the current triple threat, right?
Current triple threat.
We have, again, Jade Blackwell's new to us, so
completely new to us.
We're excited to see her.
Yeah, basically anybody that Magnum has brought in and we haven't known about has always pleasantly surprised us.
Oh, absolutely.
So, I mean,
they definitely leave their mark.
Look forward to
marks,
it.
100%.
Look forward to it. But this is the match to watch out for because there's a lot of new names for us, so that makes me think there's a lot of new names for you.
Yep. But let's talk about the elephant in the room.
Okay.
Sadie Bell is going to not only have to be worrying about two opponents, she's going to have a lot on her mind, a lot on her plate with what happened last month.
Right.
If you don't know what we're talking about or what we're referencing, go watch our recap video, which will be linked somewhere either on screen, down in the captions below, might be on our post when we do this. Who knows? Might just randomly be on our Instagram story. The only way you'll know is if you like and follow all our socials. But with that said, it's someone messed with family.
Right.
Someone messed with family. And that family got messed with because, Joey, he got messed with because he came to defend her.
Right? I mean, rightfully so.
Rightfully so.
Rightfully so. I couldn't imagine being on the other side of that.
So she has nothing to feel guilty about, in my opinion, right? It's just based. But still, it's when it comes to families, just sometimes those emotions run high, and you just start thinking. So, she's gonna go in there, be probably have that heavy on her mind and heavy on her heart, and probably keeping an eye out for that, devilish person.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, hey, are they gonna come out and mess with me because they tried to last month? Are they gonna come out and maybe show, do something to my family, to Joey? Like, do I need to keep an eye on that? Like, what's going on, right?
Right. A lot
So,
of mental games there.
yeah, so in theory, she kind of has an additional handicap in this. Besides having to worry about two opponents, she has that.
Yeah, you don't have to be pinned to lose this match.
Mm-hmm.
So that could throw a huge wrench into
Oh,
things.
absolutely. Absolutely. This match also might mean more to her because of that, too.
Right.
Right? Because if she could win, that's a statement saying, like, hey, you're not going to mess with my family and then mess with me. I am showing you I am dominant. I am the dominant woman here in Magnum Wrestling. And I'm not going to let anyone mess with me. At least that's my opinion.
Right. No, I completely agree. And then going into Izzy B, we can't forget about her. She's a prominent name in the Midwest.
Yeah.
Very, very exciting. I haven't seen her in person, but I've seen clips of her here and there, and man, she's definitely the wrestler to look out for in this match, especially new to us, right?
Yep.
Personally, seeing her is going to be a treat. I mean, who knows? This is so split down the middle, and there's three wrestlers. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to say exactly who's going to come out on top. Like, I guess with our Magnum roots and how dedicated we are to the show, I mean, we want to see Sadie, I feel like, right?
Absolutely.
And I say but lightly, okay? I really want to see Izzy B. I want to see her pick up the win. I feel like she could be a huge addition to the Magnum roster.
Yeah.
Again, Jade Blackwell also could be a huge addition to the Magnum roster. So, I mean, my hat's off to everybody. Mm-hmm. This is going to be a hard-fought match. But to cap it all off, I am going to go Izzy B.
You're going to go Izzy B?
You want to know why?
Why?
She's cute. Ooh.
Okay.
Go ahead.
See, I'm going to go Sadie Bell. I'm going to go Sadie Bell because I believe in Joey.
I do too.
So I believe in Sadie.
Damn.
I believe in Sadie. So I feel like, and then again, like I said, just being able to win this before, not only for her family, right, for Joey and for herself, but right before we have the inaugural Hell's Cat Women's Magnum Champion crowned. She's gonna make her name for herself and be like, "Hey, I deserve a shot at that. I deserve a shot at that title."
Dang.
So I'm gonna go Sadie because I would love to see Sadie with that belt.
Yeah, it would be nice. It would be nice, man. So hey, let's see what happens. February 21st.
Yep. So let's go on to the next match. So this match.
Uh-oh.
It's a tag team gauntlet.
Oh yeah, this match.
Yeah. So I know usually we announce everyone who's in there immediately in the beginning. The title card will be up, so you'll know exactly here. But let's go at it one by one, right? So starting off first, we have Team Mariah.
Oh, Team Mariah, man. We all know what they are capable of, right? Everyone understands what they can do.
Yep. We love them. They are a Mark favorite. Mm-hmm. But let's not ignore that elephant in the room. Last couple of times we've seen Team Mariah together. Have we been seeing some cracks?
Yeah, there's been a little bit of a divide, it feels like. Especially when they lose. When they win, it's like everything's all good. But when they lose, I feel like Mac might be getting tired of it.
Yeah.
At least that's what it is portrayed as, right? It's hard to say because they are a Magnum favorite. Not only our favorite, but a Magnum favorite. People enjoy watching them go tag team. So
absolutely.
If there is a divide happening, I want to see a little bit more into that and maybe why or where each wrestler's head mindset are. Where each wrestler's mindset is.
Yeah.
And just see what happens, man.
So, can that crack completely break them and be their I don't even know what to call it. Their end, right?
Their demise.
Their demise. There you go. That's what I was looking for. We won't know. We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah.
I hope it's not, right? Because again, they are a fan favorite. They're a Mark favorite. I love seeing them together. Mm-hmm. But whatever's going on, I hope they go to tag team couples counseling and figure it out and get on the same page. Because hey, if they are, they can and will be a dominant force.
Right.
Next, we got an interesting one.
Hmm.
First time, as far as I know, teaming up together.
Oh.
Because they're fairly new, right?
Right.
We got all day Drake Halloway and
Carter Block.
Carter Block. Whose block? Carter's block. Relly Carter.
Let's go.
We got them teaming up. So again, two young talent who are hungry, who have that fire.
Also graduates of the Bulletproof Academy.
That's right. So we got them teaming up. They might have that synergy, but as far as I know, I don't think either of them have tagged before. With each other, at least.
Definitely not with each other.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't tell you if they have tagged at Magnum.
Yeah.
It's possible. I know Drake is tagged outside of this. I don't know about Relly, so that's my naivety. I'm sorry.
But here's the thing. It's when you're finding a new tag partner, and especially if you're still not, even if they have, right? Even if they have, they still need to understand tag team wrestling completely different than single matches or
100%.
triple threats or when you're on your own, right? Because you have someone else in there. You have to communicate. You have to be able to communicate without communicating. To know, hey, I need help over here. I need help over here. We need to control the ring over here. We both are needed over here,
Mm-hmm.
We're not running into each other and trying to show each other up. Because that's the thing. It's like, hey, I'm not trying to shine more than you. We're trying to shine together. And that's the tough part.
Right.
That's the tough
Egos aside, that's the hardest part with tag team wrestling.
Yeah.
We've seen so many, hence Mariah maybe, right? We've seen so many tag teams split or potentially split because of ego. And again, assuming, but who knows where they could go. I mean, this could be the end, or this could be a very, very fun start to a great, great tag team.
Oh, absolutely. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see what they got.
That's going to be fun.
Next, we have Red Wing and Kit Sackett.
Yeah,
Red Fork?
Yeah, let us know in the comments below. Red Fork or Fork Wing? What? Give us a good name to put these two together. There has to be something prominent because this is when it got announced, man, I literally was like, am I dreaming? Is this happening? Like, two of my favorite wrestlers in the locker room are now tag teaming.
Oh my god!
Common enemy number one. Kit, we all know, master of 500 holds. Can't give him the 1,000 because that's already taken. And then we have Red Wing, just a freak of nature.
Oh my god!
Just an animal. Like, I've never seen anybody lift that much in my life. So
I've seen Red Wing pick up Kit and throw him from outside the ring over the top rope back into the inside of the ring.
And Kit's got to be $180, 200.
Yeah,
like
that's insane. Red Wing is just a freak of nature. Again, he's a kaiju,
a god amongst men.
He's gone up against Godzilla and King Kong,
right,
and won.
Right.
So Red Wing is a freak of nature, but I'm here for it and I love it.
I am too.
Right?
I am too.
So, but I'll reference this. Just like how we've seen King Kong and Godzilla go against each other, we've also seen them team up. And they cleaned house. So, do we have Mr. Godzilla, Red Wing, and Mr. King Kong, Kit, teaming up right now for their common enemy, being the current Magnum Tag Teams champions, the Crucible? We still got another tag team to talk about, but I will say right now, personally, I'm never betting against the Crucible, but if anyone has a shot at taking those titles away, I believe Red Wing and Kit do. Because they have that history. They both have that history with the Crucibles, and I feel like they're both tired of it.
Fair. So let me lead into this next tag team. The Coyotes. Those damn Coyotes.
Damn Coyotes.
Another tag team that has been prominent in the Midwest. Another tag team that does have multiple years of history with the Crucible. Mm-hmm. They are so quick. They are so cunning. They know exactly how to take advantage and rip apart an opponent.
Yep.
This tag team is definitely not one to sleep on. So to credit you in saying Red Wing and Kit have the best shot or chance at taking the belts off of the Crucible, I'm going to tell you right now, the Coyotes are right there with them. They are insanely good. Insanely good. So I just wanted to preface that.
Yeah.
Because we can't take from them. They know what they're doing, man. They know what they're doing.
That's fair.
Anytime I've ever seen them, they smell blood in the water and they eat. They eat fast.
That's what Coyotes do.
That's what they do. So again, very prominent tag team here in the Midwest. They're gonna take what they can and they're gonna dish it out just as much. So I'm very, very excited. This is a number one contenders match.
Number one's contender match
for the tag team belts at next month, which is Weekend at Strife Volume 3.
That's right, at the Relevancy Center, March 21st. Get your tickets.
I cannot wait. Like, this is going to be insane.
Oh.
I mean, anytime that Magnum has had a gauntlet-style tag team match, it's never disappointed. Like,
absolutely.
It's so hard to have a match like that be bad. You know what I mean? Like, they have a star-studded cast that's going to put on a show.
Anytime Magnum has any matches, it's been amazing.
Right.
Again, and we talk about it every single month. Magnum just keeps raising that bar. There is no ceiling with Magnum.
Very true.
I love it. So I'm excited for this match. I'm excited to see the action, carnage in the ring this month.
Right.
But who do you got?
All right. So all this talk, I feel like, is for nothing because we all know what I'm going to pick. I'm a Kit Sackett guy. I'm a Red Wing guy, probably first and foremost here. So I'm going Fork Wing. I'm going Red Fork. They're going to kill you. Simple as that.
Damn.
That's an animal. Monster amongst men.
Yeah.
There's just no stopping these guys.
See, we got to get the stamp out. Because I am also going Red Fork Wing. It's King Kong and Godzilla teaming up. Who doesn't want to see that? Who doesn't want to see them prevail? That's all I have to say. So, boom. Mark stamp of approval. Red Fork Wing. Common enemy number 1. You got this.
Let's go.
So, again, they will become the number 1 contenders for the tag team titles. Now, I'm not saying that they're going to face the Crucible next month because we also have a tag team title championship match this month. We have the Crucible versus Royal Flava.
Oh my goodness. I am so excited to see these guys back. I'm a big mark for the Royal Flava. They completely surprised me, right?
Yep.
Not knowing them prior to whatever month they came, but watching them wrestle and how cohesive they are and their move set, especially their tag team move set and just how they flow around the ring together. It was just poetry in motion. It was incredible. He had that really cool like Spanish fly, like cutter looking thing, which was just insane. Mm-hmm. I guess this kind of leads me into who I'm choosing to, but I'm so excited for Royal Flavor. I really hope we get new champs this month. Again, as we've been told, don't bet on the Crucible or don't bet against the Crucible, and I will bet every damn dollar I got because I know how much I want to see them lose that belt. So
okay,
I'm going Royal Flava. You take it from there.
Yeah. What can I say? I learned very early on you never bet against the Crucible.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
Since I was told, I've never betted against them. And they always proved me right.
Right.
So, only reason I didn't say the number 1 contender was going to face the Crucible was because we got to be unbiased, well, at least when it comes to the predictions, right? Mm-hmm. We have to take every consideration when it comes to each match. Right. But, unbiased aside and bias in, it's going to be the Crucible. I don't bet against the Crucible. I learned very early on. You don't bet against the Crucible. There's a reason they have been tag team champions for so long. They run the tag team the tag team division at Magnum.
Right. I think they're longest reigning too, if I'm not mistaken. So I mean, we'll give them their credit, right? I have my own personal vendetta right now.
Fair.
Me and Jameson have talked it out, and we've decided at 300 subscribers on YouTube, we will do a chop for chop. And I know right now, currently, Jameson thinks I'm a joke. And that's not going to fly with me. So that makes me want to go even harder and try to push for this milestone for us. So I just want to put this out there, Jameson. I know you're watching, and I hope you're ready. When we hit 300, I'm coming for you. I promise you that.
Ooh. Good luck. I have been chopped by Jameson.
I won't need luck where I'm going.
Oh, all right. Well, let's talk about the next match. We have a best 2 out of 3 falls match between Christian Rose and Bang Daddy himself, Brandon Nitro. Bang!
Right. They could run this match into the dirt for all I care. They could have this booked every month, and I'll still be their front row.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We all know the Bang Daddy. Christian Rose is relatively new for you guys, but I've seen him a ton before this. So I'm so excited to see these guys go against each other. We've already had the 2 first matches this year, and they didn't exactly go to Nitro's favor, right?
Yeah.
We had some very interesting back and forth. We had some very dirty moves from Christian Rose, including the dirty pins that he won based off of his smarts, his intellect in the ring, his ideology to capitalize on certain situations. I mean, there's nothing better than somebody that can get the job done, whether it be clean or dirty.
See, I wouldn't call it all that.
Ooh.
I would call it what it is.
Okay.
Cowardness. He's afraid of Nitro. He knows he can't beat Nitro clean, which is why he resorts to those tricks, that dirty play.
Ooh.
That's all I'm saying.
That's a good way of looking at it. I never thought of that.
Think about it.
Yeah, right.
He has two dirty pins against Nitro. And yes, this may be one match, but it is the best 2 out of 3. So if Nitro can go in there and get those 2 clean pins on him, doesn't matter. He said, you may have pinned me twice, but dirty. Dirty. Me,
Okay.
I use that bidet. I'm the bang daddy. Mom's favorite wrestlers. I'm always clean. That's why she loves me. I pinned you twice. Clean.
Yeah, back to back would be crazy.
Yeah. And now he's going to go pin his mom.
That'd be the nail in the coffin for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, okay, yeah, you beat me twice, right? I'll give you your flowers where it's due. But if I can beat you in the same match back to back, that's a statement piece right there.
Statement.
So I mean, all hats off to both of these guys. But I feel like we're gonna throw it in Nitro's corner. I mean, he is just incredible. He's been on this interesting ride this year of kind of being untouchable for a long time, and then now we see Christian Rose come in the picture, and it's been a uphill climb for Nitro. Again, something exciting to see in this is the fact that Nitro has to keep his eyes in the back of his head at all times. You can't leave somebody like Christian Rose unattended, because he will do some dirty shenanigans and figure out a way to win.
Absolutely.
So I will carry this over into who I'm going to choose, who I think is going to win, and we're going to give it to the Bang Daddy, Bang Nitro.
I love it. I love it. I'm also going to give it to Mr. Bang himself, Brandon Nitro. Bangin' Nitro, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
It's one, I just love that, man. And you're right. You're right. It has been an uphill battle, but I think we are on the cusp of seeing a new evolution of Nitro, of rediscovering himself and, again, cementing his place of where he belongs. And this is just a thorn in, on the side of the road of what's to be for Nitro at Magnum, and he'll get past it. So
very cool.
So Nitro, you got this.
Yeah, bang your way into our hearts.
He already has. So let's talk about the next match.
Next match.
We have a Top Gun title match. We have Alan Shepard versus a defending Small Chain Alvin Falcone. With, I want to point out, without DeSanti mentioned anywhere.
Yeah, his name's not on the card, his picture's not on the card, and 9 times out of 10 we see his smug face on there. So that's going to be an interesting factor into this.
Yeah, but let's talk what led to this match. We had, last month, Alan Shepard and Logan versus...
Yeah, Magnum owner Logan
versus Alvin Falcone and DeSanti. And they definitely put some smiles on their faces.
Huge uphill battle for Logan. First time ever in the ring. I mean, kudos to him for the beating that he took and still prevailing. The fact that they got to put smiles on a much-needed Alvin Falcone and Joe DeSanti's face. These men never smile unless they're doing debauchery, you know what I mean? So it's going to be one of those exciting matches to keep an eye on. We know the caliber of wrestler that Alan Shepard is, but we also know Alvin Falcone with that belt, he it seems like he's getting better and better. And I hate saying that. As much as his chain is small, he has a lot going for himself right now.
So credit where credit is due. Alvin Falcone is champion for a reason.
Right.
But
because of DeSanti.
Yeah. If DeSanti's not there, and it's just him one-on-one, a clean fight between him and Alan Shepard, what's going to happen?
Right.
How good are his odds then?
You're 100% right. I mean, DeSanti is a huge factor in a lot of Alvin Falcone's matches. Great manager skills, just slimy, dirty little person.
Yeah.
Hate to say it. He's shoved so many things in my face before. I can't stand either of them. So it is what it is, right?
Yep.
So bringing me to my point, the man with a plan, Alan Shepard, is going to come out on top. We're going to have a new Top Gun champion. It's going to be cemented in stone forever.
Envision this. Magnum Militia and Mark Army. Imagine this.
Close your eyes.
Close your eyes. You have Alvin Falcone laid out, middle of the ring. You got Alan Shepard above him with the title hung up. And then you have the one, the only, the conch on the mic saying,
And
the new Top Gun champion, Alan Shepard.
Oh my God. I can't wait.
I want to see that.
I
I
can't
want to
wait.
hear that.
That broken
excited.
chain in the middle of the ring. You have to get a microscope to see it. Oh,
Yep.
It's going to be incredible.
Yep. You got to get a little brush to clean it up because you don't
Not
need a broom
even,
for that.
You just go,
Yeah. So, I'm going to give it to Alan Shepard
put a smile on that face, man.
because that would put a smile on my face.
Yeah.
So,
Ooh, I can't wait.
so, let's talk about the elephant in the room.
The biggest.
The biggest elephant. It's not a match, but we always say card is subject to change, and that's exactly what happened. And no one is more hurt than me. We were supposed to get a contract signing between Jay Fowler and my boy, Nino Hatchet,
For an opportunity at the championship title.
at Weekend Strife Volume 3.
Right.
But unfortunately,
Due to unforeseen circumstances.
Nino Hatchet is out for injury. At the time of the recording of this video, he broke his foot. Was it foot or
I'm going
leg?
to say
'Cause
tibia.
tibia,
If I
yeah.
had to guess. I mean,
Yeah, I
based
don't know
on
what
the
you would call it,
X-rays.
yeah.
Based on the X-rays, I'm going to say that. If I'm incorrect, then it might be the femur or something.
Yeah.
I don't know human anatomy.
But he broke it. But at the time of this recording, he has already had surgery and he is on his road to recovery.
Yeah, thank goodness, man.
So, all I'm saying, my original prediction at the beginning of this year that it will be the year of Nino is still valid.
It's still the year of 2025.
That's what I'm
so-
saying. And when he comes back, it will still be 2025. Therefore, the year of Nino.
Right.
But cannot lie, cannot ignore it. It has been put on pause.
Mhm.
So, what will we get now? Will we hear from Jay Fowler? Will someone else step up to the plate? What's going to happen? I don't know. You don't know. You don't know. But what I do know is we will find out. On February 21st, at the German American Society, at Magnum Presents Blurred Line. I believe there's only 12 tickets left at the time of this recording.
Insane.
If not less.
Insane.
By the time we put this out, they might be completely sold out. So, if they're not, go snag your tickets.
Because this is not the show to miss.
Oh my God.
This is not the show to miss. So
If you
guys
really,
know,
if you really think about it, there's so much going on this show that is gonna affect what happens at next show. So, like, literally, it's gonna be, if you think about it, you're getting your Magnum Part 1 and then your Magnum Part 2 next month.
mm-hmm.
So, get your tickets. And if you are unfortunate enough to not be able to get tickets, follow us. Follow our socials. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter,
TikTok.
Threads, TikTok. Anywhere you can follow, we're probably there. Right?
Chances are.
Chances are. And you can see our predictions videos where we talk about what's going to happen and what we believe is going to happen. Then you can watch our recaps to tell you what did happen.
Right.
And our thoughts and how we felt, right? So, like, comment, share, subscribe. Let us know what you would call Kit Sackett and Red Wing. Let us know if it's Pierre, Beer. I don't know. Let us know.
Also, wish Nino well in the comments
Wish
below.
Nino
well. A speedy road to recovery. We can't wait to see you back stronger than ever. If anything is needed from the Marks, we will make it happen. So Nino, best to you.
Yep.
Have a healthy, strong road to recovery, and
Yeah.
let's come back better than ever.
Oh, yeah,
baby.
he is. He's going to be resting. He's going to be watching what's happening.
Right.
And guess what? While he's resting, recovering, ready to come back at 100%, Fowler will be out there.
That's a
defending.
given. That's the constant
Yeah,
right now.
defending. Maybe getting weathered down. So when Nino comes back, because he will,
Oh yeah.
and when they eventually face off for that title, because they will, Fowler's going to be facing a Nino at 100%. And a Nino at 100%, I have to say, is a dangerous Nino.
Right.
So.
Yep. I can't wait, man.
So all that happened was that the inevitable was delayed, but the inevitable is still the inevitable.
Ooh.
The year of Nino, 2025. That's sticking to it.
Cool.
So, besides that, as always, remember, if that check bounces, so do you.
Goodbye.